The highlights of St. Thomas More's life are easily summarized. He was a gifted statesman and the Chancellor of England who ran afoul of Henry VIII when he refused to acknowledge the king as the head of the church in England. As a result of this, he lost his life. Pretty uncomplicated. However, as I was reading Hilaire Belloc's book, Characters of the Reformation, I found a new and important detail that changed how I viewed this saint, and that is this, that the very doctrine for which More gave his life, that of papal supremacy, was the one doctrine which he himself had long doubted. Think about what kind of courage that must have taken for someone to give up their life for a doctrine which they themselves had long been skeptical of. The strength of More's will was not only unsupported by his own intellect, but was also unsupported by his friends, peers, and family. In fact, those closest to him urged him to act against his conscience and acknowledge Henry as the head of the English Church. Even before Henry's apostasy, the king had already pretty much been the de facto head of the church in England, so why lose your life over something which had already been in practice? The majority of the clergy had also even taken the infamous oath of supremacy, including every bishop but one. Not only had More's relations and friends failed to support him, but the ministers and princes of his own Catholic faith as well. He was entirely alone. While in the Tower of London, More wrote various meditations, prayers, and instructions. In his short work entitled On Saving One's Life, he wrote, quote, "For a very beast is he, having no reason indeed, who is either so feeble-spirited that he gives up out of fear alone, or is so shaken by a vain imagination of the pain that he may happen to suffer, that at the bare blast of the trumpet, before the battle begins, he is clean overthrown without any stroke at all." Unquote. This saint truly knew the virtue of moral courage. St. Thomas More, pray for us.